ENTV, my name is Amos Bracewell. Welcome, Lori Phillips from Be Awesome Network, founder of the Be Awesome Network. Lori is a Catapult student who your group is almost 4 months old, 8,300 members as of today. You'll hit 84, 8,500 members. On Monday is your anniversary, 4 months old. How's it feel?
Well, it feels amazing. It's been a, a really great journey and it just continues to get better and better.
Amazing. And then you monetize right around the 3 month mark. You presented your first product offer, signed up 16 clients. You showed it to about 100 people or not even, and signed up 16 clients. How does it feel to be in revenue within 3 months of launching your network?
Well, that went well, like everything else, that went a lot faster than I thought. So I was very, very pleased and I'm super excited about the product too, because it's gives me a chance to kind of highlight the people that have been active and excited in the group to kind of rise up and be teachers and leaders. And yeah, I'm super excited about it.
Okay, and then you're doing your next product. You're going to be launching your first product across to all of your network within a month when you're at 9 or 10,000 members here in the next month, 6 weeks. Can you imagine how many clients you're going to have when you actually launch it to all 9 or 10,000 members by month five?
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of preparing for that, just getting all of the kinks worked out with this select group of people who have
Yep.
signed up for the beta. Yeah. So I'm ready for yeah, I'm excited because it just opens up the opportunity for more people to take advantage of the Be Awesome Network.
Amazing. And it is awesome. I've linked it above. Check out her group, the Be Awesome Network ENTV. So when you first joined the Catapult program, and I told you it's 5 years of business growth in 3 to 6 months, did you believe me?
I mean, I did believe you. I just didn't really understand what that meant. So yeah, I haven't ever really tried to launch a business online yet. I've done some MLMs and things like that, but this is really my first experience of being in an online space and being the founder of a community. So I kind of have that eyes wide open, deer in headlights approach, and I'm just basically doing what you tell me to do.
Good. Then you'll be very successful as you are. And then we're going to be launching your next product in January, your mid-high ticket one, which will be super fun by your 6 month mark. So for those that don't know about your group, let's talk about the Be Awesome Network. What is going on there? And it's really funny because we're actually showing up weird on the live. I just checked, and it's like cut off to about here, and then it's really weird. And so it's cutting off the. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna roll with it. So, what are people finding and experiencing in your amazing, awesome network, Lori?
Yeah, well, when I started the network, I wanted to kind of create a space where people could come to be inspired and or for people who know how to inspire people could come to inspire others. And I love hearing all the stories of people's lives being changed. It's just a very positive group, and the whole point is to tell each other that we're awesome, because how many times do you get told a day that you're awesome? I wanted to create a community where it was guaranteed that if you come into my space, you're going to be told that you're awesome. So yeah, that it just has a really great vibe and really fun and really energetic. And I'm just super pleased with it.
Well, way to go, Lori. And now you signed up for Catapult because you told me that you had a big mission. You felt like you were called to do something. You weren't just an entrepreneur, a business owner. You felt called to lead. Can you talk about that? How long did you know that for? How many years have you felt like you're supposed to do something?
A long time. I mean, I've always been a leader. I've led in the corporate world. I've led, teams of small teams of people. I've always been very relational, and I've always known that I sit back and I listen to other leaders talk on stage, or or write books or do podcasts, and I listen to these people and I think to myself over the years, I could totally do that. But I never really knew how, and I didn't know how to get started, but I knew there was something more in me. And so when I came to a place where I was ready to do something, and I found the Catapult program and ENTV Today and the other networks that I was a part of, I just decided to jump and do it. And I'm so glad I did.
And how has your life changed since being in the Catapult program? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well, it's changed a lot. There's been a lot of changes in my life in the last 4 months. I picked up all my stuff. I put my stuff in storage and I picked myself up, I guess, with 2 bags and traveled across the country and bought a scooter. So I'm living a completely different life than I was back home. I've just kind of just done a remake of my life, and I've focused on me and what I want to do, and my mission and my vision and my goals and my dreams. And so it's a lot has changed, and I made the first step. I took the first step, and then with, with the help of the community of the Catapult group and your leadership and the program that you've developed, I've just been kind of following the roadmap. And so a lot has changed.
Is there anything that surprised you about the Catapult program?
I would say surprises would be that if I knew that I would work hard to do what I was supposed to do, but the results that I'm getting have really surprised me, that the speed at which I'm getting them. And I know I'm working hard because I have time. I'm working a full-time job, but I have my full-time evenings and weekends to myself because my kids are back home, and I'm on my own here, and I just um basically, like what you said, put fit to ass and do the hard work. But the results have been really surprising to me because I didn't expect to be at like 8,300 people by this time, or have been monetized. So I thought maybe that would happen by December, and it's now October. So it's gone a lot faster than I thought.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's inspired others too. Your members in your community, when they've come into your community, what are their, because you've been growing on average 500 members a week, new members in your niche-based Facebook group per week, every week. On average, some weeks where your best week was 930 members in one week. I tracked it. I was like, that's a new record. I've never done that. I've only done 750 in ENTV or 730. What are they saying when they're like, have they ever seen a niche-based Facebook group, a concentrated niche-based Facebook group grow that fast? That's not even 4 months old.
No, people that I talk to that I'm interviewing ask me, so how long have you been doing this? And I'll be like, 4 months. They're like, what? So yeah, I think it's definitely an anomaly, and I think it's possible for someone else to do it, not just me. I'm just following the directions. So, but yeah, they're very surprised at the growth rate, and also I just feel like when they come into the group, there's a certain energy that they're excited about, which is fun to be the leader of the group. It's fun to see that, and people messaging me or making comments. Thank you for accepting me into this group. So it's really fun.
Now, let's talk about your life, because your life is busy. You have a full-time ass job and you're doing Catapult on the side. How are you managing this for those that, you know, time is the reason or the excuse? You already have a full-time job. How are you doing all of this?
Well, I block off a lunch hour every day, and I've always been kind of that person that ate lunch at their desk. So I've kind of already I have like this strong work ethic has not been an issue. It's just always been who I am. So I'm already a very disciplined person. So I don't waste time. And I try to make the most of every day, every hour, every minute. But I also know how to unplug. So it's not that I'm just working, working, working. I also go visit the beaches and, do the fun stuff. But I think I just learned from a very early age because I was a gymnast and I had a 4 hour a day workout to get in on top of my full-time school that I was, high school, middle school, all of that. I just learned very early to do my homework in the car and, eat on the go. And I even changed sometimes while I was driving. That's not probably recommended, but going from high school to gymnastics to then, just all the things. So I just time management is just kind of one of my gifts, I guess, and discipline as well. So it's probably not how everyone operates, but it just came pretty naturally to me to be able to squeeze it all in and yeah, get it done.
Well, it's a real treat coaching someone like you. You've not fought me. You just do exactly as you told. And she's done more, people. I told Lori when she came on, you'll do 20 to 25 hours a week, like I've told everybody. But you've been doing like 30 hours a week, and your results speak for it because you've set new records in Catapult. So for those that are watching that, they want their version of the Be Awesome Network in their niche. Maybe they do parenting coaching, or I say dog training or yoga or whatever their niche is. What would you tell them if they feel led to make an impact and they have or have not yet checked out Catapult? Do you have any words for them?
Yeah, well, I would definitely check it out. It's very possible. I think it's very effective to create your own community, your own audience, instead of, just throwing yourself out there on social media and just hoping someone sees it, right? So I know that the target marketing is a really difficult thing and can be very expensive to do. Without knowing where it's going to land with people. But when you have your own community and they're all in the same place, I've just seen it be very effective. So, yeah, I would just say check it out. Like, and the sky's the limit. So if you want to create a community and you've been wanting to do something like this, then it's definitely worth checking out because it works.
And last thing, let's just talk about sales. Because when you did launch your first offer, as I coached you through that and built your sales page and all that. So you got 16 sales on your product launch, your early bird product launch. And how many people did you actually show it to of your 8,300? Did you invite? How many actually saw it? Was there 100 or was it 60, 50? How many actually took a look at it
I
of the
am
8,000?
Yeah, I invited my founders. So there were around 100 people that I invited to privately get on a Zoom call and
How
have
many of those showed up to check it out?
I would say 30 or 40. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
sold one and two almost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, so it was
fun.
definitely, yeah, it was definitely worth it. I mean, yeah.
But there's a lot of coaches that are drooling over those kind of results because, like you said, they don't know better yet, or they don't know how to build a niche-based Facebook group, and they're slinging it on social media where no one's clicking. They're three friends and their mom, and very few are buying, if any. So, did it shock you how easy it is to sell through the Catapult program?
Yeah, it did shock me. Because again, there was a system to it, there was a technique, there was, the landing page, all the things were talked about and coached, and I just did what I was supposed to do. And I mean, you definitely have to do the work and you have to get out there and put yourself out there. So it's not easy for everyone, but to me it was I like people, I like talking to people. I've always felt like if I believe in what I'm doing and then I have no problem putting it in front of people and I really do believe in what I'm doing. So I think you're muted.
As I've tried to train you guys, always keep yourself muted if someone's talking. Um, you've done really well, Lori. Like, yeah, the Catapult program kicks ass, but that's half the coin. Like I told Cecily and Glenna that just are launching. The other half is your choices, your actions, your attitude, and you brought A plus game. So your results speak to that. I can do what I can do. but you have to do what you've done to set these records. So well done to you. Your group has an amazing leader. Clearly, anyone that's in the Be Awesome Network, link above, will know that this place is hopping with amazing things. So well done, Lori Phillips. Thanks for being a part of the Catapult program. I'm still working out the kinks, and as you know, and there's more groups we're going to bring on. I'm going to bring one more class next month after Cecily and Glenna get out the door. Cecily just had obviously her first complete day. She's not quite 2 days old, and 530 members in a group from brand new. She's just rocking it. Let's go to Cecily for a second. Cecily grew so fast out of the gate, Facebook shut down her growth. They stopped allowing, because she had, we help get the groups going. We see the groups, but then a bunch of people in her group that are not part of the Catapult program loved what she's doing so much, invited a bunch of their friends, and Facebook shut it down, said, you're growing too fast. 500 members in one day from a new group. They're like, that's too fast, Cecily. Slow down, girl. And so, yeah, well done, Cecily. And then Glenn is going to be kicking off here on Monday. So, Lori, thanks for also helping them. You did their graphics for Glenn and Cecily's group. You did a great job. Thanks for being a mentor in the Catapult program to a lot of people. Appreciate you very much. Savannah's great. Grace is watching. Hey, Savannah. And Cecily was watching. Hey, Cecily. Lori Phillips, last thoughts before we end this celebration of you kicking ass.
Oh, well, thank you. I would just want to say that, like, if there's anyone out there who wants to start something, whether it's a Facebook group or a book, or, you're sitting on your dreams, I would just say, go for it. It's never too late to start, but once you start, then I think you'll surprise yourself. So I would just encourage anyone who's out there wanting to do something new, go for it. And if you want to do the Catapult program, just book a call, because it's definitely worth checking out.
Thanks for being here, Lori. ENTV, thanks for watching. We're going to bounce now. See you soon, ENTV. Thanks, Lori.
Bye.